Oh, too much time at the beach. No. Yeah, that's the racial trait. And everybody's got some kind of racial thing. My wife's talking about sand and cracks and time at the beach. I don't know. It's late for her. There's my leaf. Yeah. We're gone for a week and you come back to listen to us tell terrible jokes. I know. Whatever. It's my show. Get over it. You can always go to somebody else's channel. Whatever. Never go to anybody else. That's right. Alright, there's a... Oh, he's got something. He had a dull organ. Yum. Eagle Claw says, we missed you. Y'all know that. Yeah. Well, we miss you all too. What was that, hon? I can't repeat that one. I know. It's a good thing my wife... She's got her camera with a microphone, but it's probably good that she's not saying some of the things that she's saying. This is a PG family show at night. What does it say? You have targeted an NPC. I certainly have. Oh, I forgot. Whack, whack. Oh, yeah. And whack, whack. Looks like I got a universal cooldown. Well, it definitely goes a little bit quicker when I use my special ability. Eagleclaw said, well, Shiny Jim says cough cough, like I guess he didn't miss me that much. Eagleclaw says, remember to use your other combat skills too, you can form combos. Really? Well, I've only got the one so far. I don't know if I can form a combo with my heal, but you know what? Let's try it. Let's see, what are these down here? Soul racked, enraged. Let's see what happens if I do this, and then do this, and then do that. Well, wasn't quite a combo, but... Oh, unless I have other ones that are hidden away, if that's what you mean. Maybe I got more. Ooh, what's this up here? I have 9 of my Jinn. Oh, because I've never played Monks and Disciples, this would be new for me. Other races get stuff that you can build up too. I think my... I can't even think of what it's called, but my Dark Knight, whatever, used to get some kind of rage that they could build up. Let's see, but Jinn here for them represents the ability of a monk or disciple to focus inner power in a way that can be unleashed as attacks and powers. Build up your Jinn by attacking enemies. While out of combat, it will slowly fade. Ew. Well, who knows how to unleash it? Shiny Gem says, I was abroad. Oh, well, so was I. Well, we missed you. I know. When you said you were abroad, it was like, no, you're a guy. And then, but I know what you meant. And then my wife was like, no, you've never been abroad. So she's thinking the same thing, too. Funny, funny. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh, Oben says Psionicus would be fun. Eagleclaw says, no, it will be the other combat skills, not spells. Yeah, well, could hope. And then Oben says there are hidden chains that if you do, will do extra damage. So there's going to be a lot to learn for this. I think they had a lot of that stuff before when I played, just either it was broke or I never played long enough to really figure it out. Because honestly, I think like the highest person we ever made was around like 16 or 17. 22? Oh, we were drowning before then. I think 22 is when we gave up. That might be like the highest we ever had. I can't even remember getting that high. The grind on the game at the time was just atrocious as well. Yeah, my wife got higher than me, mostly because she got to play while I was at work. But yeah, it's just the grind at the time was just atrocious. Let's see. Shiny Jim said, or am I? I don't know. Are you abroad? No, I thought you was a guy. I don't know. We don't need to have that debate. Because I'll lose. I always forget who's what or who's where, and then I end up saying the wrong thing, so I just quit. I don't want to, when you just see a name, you just can't even tell half the time, so it's better just to say, sir, ma'am. Combine it, sir, ma'am. Yes, I agree with you, sir, ma'am. Call them by their name. Yep, just use a handle. Try to be neutral. They don't have like a neutral gender. You. Be neutral here. And I think you gotta go to a trainer too to get your skills, if I remember right. So even though you level up, I think you still gotta go to a trainer. There's like things that I'll probably remember as I get along here. Ooh, wow, I took that one down. Yeah. Shiny Jim says, try the ma'am, sir. Ma'am, sir. Eclot says, disciples can go hand-to-hand, staff, knuckles, and some swords. Ooh, I like swords. Oh, and a spear blade, she says. That's what I want, a spear blade. Okay, so I'm good there, and I gotta find Jao Hashko. Alright, so initial impression so far is, I think that's the direction of somebody. Oh, important waypoints. Oh, what's this important waypoint? I'm going to say initial impression wise, this plays like a lot of your typical MMOs so far, as far as combat goes. Things that make this fun was the added minigame of diplomacy. So maybe not tonight, but one of these nights we'll actually get in and find some diplomacy, which is exciting. You wouldn't think, but it's a card game. It was actually pretty fun, and I'm sure they've improved it over time. And then I might even try crafting just to show people that, because I do remember it was pretty intensive as far as all the different components you could get and combine, and it was huge. Yeah, my wife says what EverQuest used to be like, and then they changed the EverQuest to crafting. So we'll have to check crafting out and see how it still compares to what I remember, because it's been a few years, to be quite honest, since I've been in here. All right, let's turn this in. I would say I would not mind playing this more, as long as how buggy I remember it being is different. That's kind of a weird statement, but if it's improved, I wouldn't mind giving it a little more game time. Eagle says trying to keep all the weapon skills leveled up as a treat. Oh yeah, because I believe since they level up separately, then you'd like swap out your different weapon sets so you could level them up, I believe. And then Obram says, yeah, UI can be moved around, can use player-created UI also, but it's kind of hard to figure out. Yeah, I was never much into the UIs. I never really tried too much. Can't really remember doing a whole lot with the UIs, because yeah, it was a pretty young thing back in the day, even for EverQuest 2, which has quite extensive amount of UI mods now. In fact, one of my favorite EverQuest 2 mods is one called Vanguard. It might be like Vanguard 2 or something like that, Vanguard mod. But what it did was it actually changed the EverQuest 2 UI to have some of the textures and fonts and stuff like that from Vanguard. And it actually looked really cool in EverQuest 2. So, yeah. Okay, what am I looking for now? Where's another point of interest? Man, when they say find this guy, you gotta find this guy. Must be down here somewhere. Oh, there I am. I'm a mini map. So if I pull up my big map, I must be right up in here. I'm right there. There I am. Okay. I'm just gonna look around a little bit. So I won't say it's bad. I'm just gonna say it's nothing really stands out as like, my goodness, this is the game to have. But I mean, to be fair, I'm only going to play it like, you know, for an hour or so. So I'll definitely have to put some more face time if I'm going to really give it any kind of verdict on if I would continue to play it or not. However, I will say, because it's free, it won't hurt to have on. You know, I never had a problem just hopping in every now and then just to try it out. There he is. I ran right by him. Found him. Archery. I don't remember how archery worked. I don't remember if it was where you actually got to zoom in and shoot, or if it just shot. I don't remember. Archery I usually liked in this game. I think once I had the wolf race and I made a ranger, and I believe, if memory serves me well, archery was actually pretty cool. So I might try making a ranger later on. Shiny Jim says, someone's crying. Oh, totally did not hear or see the crying person. Oberman says, if you look at your compass, you will see a red light to your quest target leads you to where you need to go. Yeah, I thought so, but I guess I didn't spin around enough to see it. But anyway, here he is.
May your ship never sink.
Hello, here's your desert calico. Continue. Yay. Now, I will do something here. And I accept your mission to kill scorpions and greater scorpions. And then in return, I'm going to get some kind of hoop item. Alright, let's kill some scorpions.
I have faith in you.
And the red bar grows as you get closer. Well, I can do scorpions that way. Yeah, I don't know if they had that before, that feature. They might have. I don't remember it. But it's kind of nice to kind of help you guide in towards other missions. Okay, so congratulations on level 2. As a martial fighter, you have control over a power that flows in and out of life. This power is known as Jin. Jin is a special resource pool that is gained from attacking opponents and then spent using some special abilities. Great. I don't think I get abilities until I find a trainer. Well, there's a heavy fighter? Light fighter. I don't think I'm a light fighter. I think I'm a cleric class or something like that. Well, who's in here? Healer! I believe that's me.
Let me teach you.
Greetings. Do you have anything to teach me? Why, he does. He can train me Recall and Blessed Wind. It's a graceful attack that deals 50% weapon damage plus 10 or 9. Must be based in red. It's lower. I don't know. Must be based on a weapon or something. And ta-da! And then I get something else at level 4, level 6, 8. So it looks like every even level I'll get some stuff. Okay, cool. I can take that.
You've found your path.
And I trained it, and there it is. Blessed Wind. Let's throw that over here. Let's put Recall over here. Okay. Oops, if I can get out of here. Let's go. Oh, what's this? Targeted a trainer. Kinda. And damage over time. Oh, really? That's a damage over time kick? And then heals your defensive target for 65 over 8 seconds. Maybe that's the dot. I have a healed dot. Shiny Jim says, the game seems pretty well populated. I will say this. Don't let what you're seeing here fool you into thinking that it has a huge population. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I am in the starting area and the game just went free to play, so you probably have a lot of curious people checking it out. I don't know. I really don't know how big the population is once you get past the curious onlookers. You know, once you get past the train wreck, I don't know how many people populate it beyond, to be fair. I hope it has a healthy population now and will continue to grow. I will say this is something else I remember. It's like an open world, which I think will help in that population, because I know some games break it down into servers if your population gets too many people in an area. I don't think they do it here. I think it's just an open world. So that will be one thing that will help with that feeling of population, is if you see 10 people in a spot, there's really 10 people in a spot because there's only one instance of that spot, which used to really